Well, Gypsy Soul is home and I'm ready to do the walkthrough video that I promised everyone. You can see Gypsy back there in the background, so I hope you'll join us. Thank you. I'm going to start on the outside, and if you can see up on top, the little round thing looks like an upside down bowl. That is my Winegard Air 360 antenna for the TV, and back on the back here is the Dometic air conditioner. And what you can't see, there are 4 100-watt solar panels that charge my batteries, or put charge into the batteries. And this is a 2019 Ram Promaster 2500. It has the 159-inch wheelbase, and I bought it new, but it was a leftover 2019. Of course, I bought it in 2020. And this is Gypsy Soul's name here on the side. And as we walk toward the back, this is the plug-in for shore power on the side, and it is a 30 amp service, but then we have an adapter that will adapt it down to a 15 amp if we need to plug it into house power. But of course, if you're at a campsite, or rather an RV park, they would normally have a 30 amp service. And this is the Elevation Road logo here on the side. And Elevation Road with Steve Kellerman is the company that did the whole van build, and I am very pleased. If I had another van to be built, I would certainly use them again. They were wonderful to work with, did excellent work, as you'll see inside. This van did not have back windows, and I requested back windows, so they put these in and did an excellent job on that. And these windows here will open up. This bottom portion opens up. It has a screen in the bottom, so that is great, because that is going to let us have some airflow in the back too. Okay. And down here is the Ram logo, and Elevation Road has their logo here. I thought that was cute. They're on top of the Ram. And this is our YouTube channel, Gypsy Soul Wanderers, and I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel and like, because we're going to be traveling a lot in this van, and you won't want to miss some of our escapades that we'll be getting into. Okay, coming around to the passenger side, this is a window again that they added. It was not in here, and I was so happy because I like that big window, which is right over my cooking area and the kitchen area. So if I need to, we're using a gas stove, if I need to have a little bit of ventilation, that's going to give me the ventilation. So on this one, this is the window. It's the only one that opens, just this section right here. Which is good. It has a screen, so that's all that's necessary, but that other lets in light. And here again on this side, it says Gypsy Soul. So I'll take you back around the back. I want to show you the back area. Okay. Okay. This is where I fill the water tank, and we have a 30-gallon freshwater tank underneath of this one bed over here. And on this side, this is where my fuse box is. Okay. Well, I'm not doing very well getting it open. There we go. This is the fuse box for the van, and they've got all those fuses marked. Okay, and down here it shows how much solar that we have in my battery bank. So right now it's reading 12.66. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. And this red knob here will shut down the whole power. Like, for example, if you're going to be not using it for a while, if you're going to store it maybe for the winter or something like that. And on over this side, it's got my propane tank back there in the back, and then this is a place to store my electrical cords, that type of thing. And this is the little connector here that goes in here. This is how you fill. You put this end here. The sun, I can hardly see. Put this end here on the faucet, and then of course this goes down in here to actually fill up the water. Okay, the water tank. Okay, then back in the back, and I know you can't see this, but back in the back there is a hose that you can actually drain the water tank. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll be right back with, we'll go inside. I've got my step stool that I'll put down. Okay. And this is the back of my sink. You can see I was like this, always stay humble and kind, and home is where we park it. And then this, you can see my floor here, and that's my refrigerator that I'm in love with. It's wonderful. And you can see the microwave right above there. Okay. And then as we come in, you can see the regular, just standard cab. Okay. And then, like I said, this is my microwave up here. And you'll notice all the way back, you'll see my fairy lights. I'm real proud of my fairy lights. So this way, if you don't want to use the LED lights in the ceiling, you can use the fairy lights. And those have tons of colors, and they'll do blink and everything else, but they're run on USB, so I love that. And if you'll notice the beautiful, beautiful wood up here at the top, and it has the LED lights in it as well. You can see them in the back there. Okay, and this up here is my, I'm gonna close this door part way. Get some road sounds here. Okay, this up here at the top is the fantastic fan, and let me see here. You can see here. Okay, all right. And this here will go on back, and this is the kitchen area. I have to step back. Don't have a lot of walk room, but this is my beautiful kitchen counter, and I love that. Up here at the top, I have my, excuse me, my cups, and my, this is my detergent, my hand washing, and my hand sanitizer, and all of this up here. And down here, this is an opening here. This is my sink, but right now I've just got some utensils and that type of thing in there right now, just for temporary storage. I've got silicone mats up here because I didn't want to scratch the top, because I've been doing a lot of work out here, getting everything organized, and I certainly don't want to scratch my wood, or I don't want to scratch my top of my cooktop. And this is my paper towel holder. That is great because it won't let your paper towels roll down when you're driving. And this is my fuel, my spices, more cups, coffee maker, and I always like this little guy over here. He says, I'm a bear until I get my coffee. So it's my little bear. Okay, let me move this and I'll show you my cooktop. This is one of my favorite things. Okay. This is the glass that covers the cooktop, which is so nice. It's so nice to keep clean. And they have also put this right across here. It's a piece of, I don't know if it's stainless or what it is, but it will actually deflects the heat, you know, so it doesn't bother the wood there. Okay, we raise up the lid here when you want to cook. And this is 3 gas burners. Of course, we have a large burner, a medium-sized burner, and a small one here. So, of course, this is propane. Put this down. Okay, and like I said, I have this silicone mat over here, and that way I can use it for extra countertop without having to scratch my top there, my glass top. Okay. Alrighty, and down right below that, there's my knobs for my stove, and right below this, it is all one piece. It's a Dometic, and this is my oven, which is a pretty good size oven for a camper. So I'm real pleased with that. And then, like I said, it's propane. Okay. Now this is my. I'll go ahead and show you this up here, right above the cab area. There are, up here is extra storage, and it's not real tall, but that's okay. It's got small bins in there, and I've got like my food wrap, and I've got dish towels, I've got first aid kits, and just, you know, just a lot of odds and ends that you think, where in the world would I put that? That comes in perfect for that. And then, of course, this is my curtain rod. And then at night, if you want to close this off, which I've got covers for the windows as well. But at night, what I've done here is put a shower curtain here. My seat's kind of back, but it's got a double shower curtain here that we can pull this across here and cover this up at night. So I've used 2 shower curtains back to back, and that way you have the design and the print on each side. And as I said, right now it's kind of, there we go, it's kind of, there you can see the curtain. So that actually closes off the whole front of the cab. And you can see there. And then during the day, then when you're driving, all you have to do is just scoot this back and tuck it in here between the seat and the refrigerator. And that works out great. Okay. While we're here too, I'll go ahead and show you the refrigerator. This is the inside of the freezer portion. And this has been sitting here running on solar power, or battery power, I should say. It's a 12-volt refrigerator made for a camper. And so it's got lots of room, and it's as big as an apartment refrigerator. Okay, and this is the refrigerator portion. And you can see even down at the bottom, it's even got the drawers down here. So there's lots of space, and this is the door, and there's even a lot of storage on the door as well, or in the door. Very pleased with that. Okay. Now turning around here, this is I'll flip on the shower or the bathroom light. Okay, this is the bathroom here, and this is a wet bath. You can see we got the shower head right there, and all of our shower supplies, and we've got a mirror, and we've also got, I put baskets up here, and I've got like the hand towels and stuff that we have to do on hand towels rather than the big bath towels. And it's got the washcloths and everything. I've got some of my little supplies, and down here we have another basket with some necessities. And this is the on-demand water heater on this side. And then this is my Nature's Head composting toilet, and it's been vented. It's got a fan in it, and it's been vented out through the bottom of the van. And let me open this up here. This has a urine diverter. It's got the clothes here, and then the urine diverter here goes here down in this tank here, and so that's why there's no odor in there. You can just put compost or something like that in there. And then when we take a shower, then I've put in an extra shower curtain that I can just pull across here and cover up the towels and the mirror. And then this one has a shower door across here like this. You can see down here, and I've got my hand on this. And this is like a self-cleaning shower door that goes across, and that will kind of wick the water off of that when you push it back. Okay, we're going to get another hook to put on there, because I've heard if you bump this with your elbow when you're taking a shower, that the problem is that it could come open, and wouldn't that be a big surprise to everybody if you're standing there naked and wet and soaked up, and all of a sudden your shower door comes open? I mean, that could be quite a display, I think. So anyway, this is back here in our bedroom area. Well, let me go ahead and finish this. So I'll go ahead and show you here all of our wall cabinets all the way along there. So I've designated this as my kitchen area. So up here I've got like silverware, and there's like brown sugar and confectioner sugar, and the row behind that I've got flour and sugar and tea and coffee and all of that. And this one over here, I've got my dishes, and I got those in containers so they don't roll around or rattle around. Okay, and then on down here I've got, we're just kind of peeking here, some cookware and some bowls and things. And then up here I've got my toaster and my Instant Pot. I've got the 3-quart Instant Pot. Over on this side, don't have anything in here, but on this side we've got 3 more bins, and this is my pantry area. So I'm going to take one for like packaged things like instant potatoes and that type of thing, cornbread mixes and all that. And the middle will probably be for canned goods. And this one will probably be for snacks, energy bars and chips and that type of thing. So, and right below that, the company here that did this to the Elevation Road, they've built this custom shelf for my DVD player. And then my brother made this custom shelf for the TV to hold that. And this is a smart TV, so you can do, YouTube or whatever you want to do on that. So up here is a clock and thermometer and calendar all in one here. And it says escape the ordinary, which is what we're trying our best to do. And then over on this side, we've got storage bins. This is my happy place. And we've decorated this like a little cabin. So this is some books and my travel log. And here in the back, we've got blackout curtains. And when I first put them up, the thickness of the curtains was not adequate. So I could still see some light through it, and I didn't like that. So what I did, I just went and bought a second pair and put them back to back and put them on there. So now I've got double layers. So now that actually helps to insulate, because he couldn't insulate that as much because it's the doors. So so I did that. So that'll insulate to keep the cool in the summer, and it keeps the cold out in the winter time. So now I've got that. So we keep those pulled back during the day. And then over here on the other side, we've got more storage bins. Our cabin rules, got to have those, and more little bins, got the TV controls, that type of thing. Okay, I'll step back just a little bit where you can see a little bit more up here on the top. That is our Dometic air conditioner, which is kind of nice being right over the bed. And here, this is our bed, our little bedroom here, and it's got twin beds, which I chose. That's why I appreciate that Elevation Road let me be such a large part of this design, because I knew what I wanted, because since my husband won't be traveling with me that much, usually be my brother and I, so I needed twin beds. And so here, these are our 2 twin beds, and under this bed, it just has under the mattress, it has a door, that lifts up, and in there is that's another part of my garage area, and it has my battery bank in there. I have 2 of the batteries in here, the Battleborn batteries, and then I have my controllers and everything for solar in there. And then over here on this side, underneath this side, is drawers. I think you can see that. There's two big drawers under here. And I'll go ahead and try to get this open. Okay, this down here is where we'll each have a drawer for our clothing. So, and it's got little bins in here and then little personal bins too, the small ones that you can put personal things in too. And over here, back here on my nightstand, each side has the USB ports down here at the bottom, has USB ports and a regular electric. It has a reading light, and then when you turn it on, the first light is blue, and then the second light is the bright reading light. And right now I've got extra pillows back here. And then I've got two on each side. I've got a USB fan that just hooks over the baskets, and you can tilt that down if you're hot and you need some air on your face or whatever. I've got one on each side, so that comes in pretty handy as well. And this gives me room here for some more baskets and just odds and ends storage down here. Okay. And then what I like too, I thought it was very well thought out, that up here with the fantastic fan, it's great because it's right above the cooking area and the shower area. So this fan can be set to either blow in or pull air out. So this way you can, you know, just like your regular bathroom fan, or when you're cooking, you don't want any odors in your van, you can go ahead and have that for the ready, that you can use that. So I appreciate you all visiting with us. And I didn't show you too, one more thing. I keep thinking I'm going to forget things, but this down here, this is storage under the sink, and I've got room for a large trash can. And then I've got two extra water jugs right here. I got one here and one crossways across behind the trash can. That's each one of those holds 6 more gallons of fresh water. So that's kind of my emergency stash. And then down here is a blue tank, and that is my gray water tank, meaning all that does is just hold water that comes from the sink. So that's 6 gallons worth. And you just take that out, you unhook it, take it out and dump it, and then come back in. This is my collapsible dish drainer and my little drainer pad. So that's pretty handy. So that's lots of nice storage down there. And I don't think I've missed anything. These are my curtains here. These are also blackout curtains. And I just put these up here with a bungee cord because this is what we would use too. And this is also the inside of the window here. I can pull this back, and this way you have light, but then at night I have something I close it and actually insulates the door as well. Okay, I don't think I've missed anything, and I appreciate you all taking a look at the van. And like I said, follow our channel, Gypsy Soul Wanderers, and you'll go along with us on some of our travels. Have a good day. Thank you.